welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, take a seat at the table. If you like what you see, you already know all the information on my hair will be in the description box. Make sure to like, comment, share if you like this video. You know, bro, as you could probably see from the title, we're doing a story on how I beat up my bully and her dad. All right, so this is two different events, okay? So I got a DM after I put up this poll on Instagram for which story time you guys want to see first, right? But honorable mention, I'm gonna put her YouTube here, okay? Honorable shout out, I'm put her YouTube right here. Cause like, bro, like if you don't check her out, like we're gonna have beef. Just check her out, okay? So she says, no, F the poll. Everyone already knows about the second one. You gotta do the first one. The first one being this one. The second one was a time where I fought twins at the exact same time, all right? And that video is gonna come. I want to do this one especially because it has footage as well, but it's still fresh, okay? That one I gotta go back through memory lane, dig up the footage. Like, come on, bro. Like, the first part of the story starts in like the 9th grade, the first week of 9th grade. All right, I don't know what I'm gonna call this girl. Girl was my bully. She was everybody's bully, just a flat out bully, okay? Like, she was just a bully. We're gonna call this girl Sodium because she was salty AF. Like, she was always mad, okay? Like, she was always mad, and she was a liar. Like, just miscap a lot. Like, she lied.
Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
9th grade just started. Like, we were like first 2 weeks in, and Shorty got expelled for putting her hands on the teacher. So when Sodium got expelled from our school, she went to like an alternative school for a little bit, and then she ended up going to this other junior high, which I ended up going to when my dad was suing the school board. Like, my first 2 days of school, these 3 guys walk out to me. Anyways, those niggas come to me in the hallway. I'm sitting in my locker, and they're like, oh, are you the new girl? And I'm like, yeah, I'm the new girl. Like, what's up? Like, oh, we don't have beef, right? The guy dabs me up, and I'm like, why would we have beef? Like, where do I know you from? I was like, where do I know you from? Do I know you from somewhere? I get to my gym class, and I'm getting eyes, and I'm just like, bro, like, people don't know what a new girl looks like. I don't know. We're sitting down, this freaking clown ass girl, because I know she's gonna watch this video, and I know she's gonna know exactly who they are. So I'm sitting down one day, and I don't know if I got tapped by accident, bro. She turned around, she's like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's cool, like, bro, it's cool. She's like, oh, I thought you could be more scarier. I was just editing this video, and it hit me, and I was like, bro, like, you know what, like, I literally left out an important part. So this girl told the whole entire school basically that I was a gangbanger, I was violent, like, I was wanted for big crimes, like, all of this, like, I killed people, I tied people up, and all that for no reason. So basically she did that so the whole school wouldn't talk to me, because all this girl did, you guys, was cap at this new school, because nobody knew her at the school, and I'm the only person who would have known Sodium because I grew up with Sodium. So she basically did all of that so that nobody would talk to me. How those guys came up to me and said, oh, like, do we have beef? Like, them niggas were scared. They were scared because of what Sodium told them. She basically had 48 hours to get the whole school to not talk to me so that nobody would ever find out her deepest, darkest secrets, like her lies, because she was a habitual liar. 8 hours, when you think about it, like, she told the whole entire school, like, this girl was not stopping. Like, this girl, honestly, you guys, she was like borderline obsessed with me. Every chance this girl got, she deadass talked about me. She woke up talking about me. She went to sleep talking about me. She went to sleep thinking about me. Like, this girl probably had a shrine of me. Like, this girl was obsessed with me. I see my sis in the hallway one day, and I'm like, oh my goodness, it's my sis from camp. Months go by, I'm warming up to everybody. Like, I'm like, okay, cool, like, I'm settling into my school, everything's good, everybody's chilling, and where everybody was like kind of getting over it. New girl, like, just shut up, bro, like, just shut up.
Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Shut up, my nigga. Shut up.
Serious question, does anybody remember Ask FM? Because this girl came for me every single day on Ask FM. This was when Ask FM was like booming. You guys, this girl would send herself questions on Ask FM about me, or like throw shade about me on like Ask FM, and like it was just getting old, and I was like, bro, this shit just got annoying, right? So I clapped back one time. I was just mad childish. I think that's all I said, and my name was just constantly jumping out this girl's mouth, and I was like, bro, like, what do you want from me? Okay, so this girl went and told on me after I clapped back on Ask FM. So the principal sits me down in the freaking office, right, guys? So I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, what's up? Like, I didn't do anything wrong. You guys, this nigga has his phone out, and he's like, so I heard you were talking about so and so on Ask a Fam. I actually looked at this nigga and I wanted to spit on him.
Shut up, my nigga.
You're gonna talk about the one time I clapped back when this girl said he came for me for months on Ask a Fam and the school didn't want to say anything. We rode the bus together to school in the morning. So we took the school bus, right? And she would purposely sit behind me so she could talk about me. Every single time we took the bus together, this girl would talk shit about me and I'd be sitting right in front of her. I didn't say nothing. Let me just fast forward though. So fast forward to like April. I remember the exact day I put my hands on this girl because I was ready. Like, I was ready. All Canadians know Tim Hortons is the key to a good morning, okay? Tim Hortons breakfast is the key to a good morning. Rise and shine. So my dad took me to Tim Hortons. I got a white hot chocolate. You know, I got my honey colored donut. I got a breakfast wrap. Like, I was ready to take on the day, all right? I'm walking into school and like 10 people run up to me, like just rush me. Oh my gosh, like Sodium was talking shit on the bus today. Like, I was like, okay, what's new? Everybody was like, no, like she was talking big. And I was like, bro, like what could she have said? So I walk into this one computer class. Everybody and their moms is just telling me about what Sodium said. And I'm just like, bro, like I don't want to hear it. And like I didn't even hear any of that until I heard somebody say, she said something about your mom. My mom? My mom, nigga? My mom? I said, all right, bet. Sodium said that? All right, cool. I was like, cool. You guys, at that moment, Sodium took out the beast in me. I'm rocking back and forth in second period and my lips are shut. I'm not talking to nobody. Be like, yo, why you not talking? Why you not talking, bro? Like, just seal. Let's call her friend Zainab, okay? Her friend Zainab was in my class too, right? Like, it was like fashions or something. If you went to my school, all you gotta know is that one teacher who's allergic to freaking lotions and perfumes and got on all the shorties' head tops, all right? So I'm like, yo, Zainab, can I talk to you after class? And she's like, okay. Okay. It's break time now, right? I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I go in my locker. I just dash my stuff in there. And I turn around. Zainab's asking me questions. You guys, she's like, so like, what did you want to talk about? Because I'm kind of concerned. I was like, nope, we're not going to talk until you go and find your friend Sodium. Where's your friend Sodium? She's like, oh, I'll go find her. I was like, nope, you're going to wait right here. You guys, like, my camera is dead ass my locker. And this thing right here is Sodium's locker. Like, we were adjacent. Like, it was just right there. And I'm like, oh, no, Zainab, you're not going to go anywhere because we're going to wait till Sodium comes to her locker. Like, she always does after her classes, right? Like, I already had it all planned out. So I'm standing there and I'm just like, nope, you're not going anywhere. You're my collateral damage. If I don't find your friend, you're next of kin. Like, all my friends are just standing around. Like, they know what's up. I'm standing there like this. I'm sitting in the locker just rocking back and forth. Boom. Sodium walks up to her locker. She's dashing stuff in her locker. And I'm like, nope. I looked at Zainab. I was like, I wasn't even trying to talk to you, sis. Like, you were just my bait. Like, you were collateral damage. Like, I don't need to talk to you. I just dashed on my way. I walked to Sodium's locker and I'm petty. Like, I'm petty. So I close her locker. And I'm like, we need to talk. And she's like, no, we don't. And I'm like, we don't need to talk? I'm like, we do need to talk. You guys, she opens her locker again. She's like, no, we don't. I close the locker again. I'm like, I said we do. I guys, this girl puts on her backpack that she was just putting into her locker. She puts on her backpack and she starts walking to like this band hallway. And I'm like, all right, I see how we're moving. The band room was closed. Okay, the band room was closed. So what do? I followed. I was like, where you going? Because I'm not done talking to you. So she puts her hand on the door and I slap her hand. I'm like, where you going, bro? Like, we need to talk. I'm like, I'm tired of you talking shit about me. We need to talk. Like, what's your issue? Like, what's your issue for real? Because we need to talk. I said we need to talk. She looks at me with a straight face, you guys. And she's like, no, we don't need to talk. I looked at her and I was like, we do need to talk. She's like, no. I said, yes. She said, no. I said, yes, bitch. We need to talk, bro. Like, we need to talk. No. I said, put the bag down. I'm going to beat your ass right now. I'm like, put the bag down. It's not fair if you don't put the bag down. You guys, this girl pushes me. Boop. I said, where? This is how you want to play it. This is how you want to play it. Just know I'm not putting my hands on you first. Though you just put your hands on me. But I'm not putting my hands on you first. So I pushed her. I pushed her back. I sat there. I was like, what? I was just taunting her. I was like, what? I want you to hit me. I was like, what? Are you gonna hit me? Are you gonna hit me? You guys, this girl comes back full force. Oop, right on my forehead. At this point, everything just went black. I said, boop, boop. Like I didn't even grab her. Like I think I was grabbing to like a poster that was on like the wall or something. I was punching her. Like I was just going in on her. Like I was punching her like I was beating her like she was a man. Like I was like yeah. Now we're about to get on and popping. I said boop, 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 boop. Like, I just went in. Like I just went crazy. Like I can't even justify my actions. The whole school at this point, you guys, is just screaming. Like, the whole school is just wild. And like, bro, the only black lady teacher we had in our school, you guys. So she's drinking her coffee, just sipping, and she just drops her coffee. At this point, I'm getting like rushed by like 15 people, right? Oh, like you are not about to grab me. Like this girl talked shit about me for months. Like 5 consecutive months, this girl didn't stop talking about me. People are grabbing me. I said, "But don't touch me." I'm still fighting this girl and I'm getting grabbed by like 15 people, right? After they finally got the best of me, I turned around and I started fighting them. Like, are you dumb? Don't grab me. Like the one day I chose to confront my bully, the principals were not in the office. Like this school, you guys, was just honestly like it was just trash. Okay, so I totally forgot to add in, I got dragged to the office by like 10 people, and this is the part where the secretary starts talking to us. Anyways, so she's looking at us, she's like, ladies, and I'm like, yeah. She's like, why are you guys here? And why is the whole school in the gallery just looking? And I was like, I just beat this girl's ass. She's like, I'm like, yeah, I just beat the fuck out this girl. I need you to get her the fuck out of my face. I'm dead ass telling her, I'm like, get her out of my face, get her out of my face. And she was like, so she removed the girl out of my face because I told her, get her out of my face. Like, get her out of my face, bro. Like, get out of here, bro. My dad picked me up from school and he's looking at me the whole car ride home. He's this big mad. You guys, this guy's just mad. My dad's fuming. He put her hands on me. I told him how it went down, how I went to go confront the situation. But you know, I kind of like capped a little bit. I said, Dad, I came to her like calmly. I said, can we talk about something? And then she attacked me. But I was mad. He was fuming. He's like, okay, like, I believe you. So when I just came in that morning with me, it was my first day back since the fight. I see Sodium, the 2 principals, the lady principal, the man principal, and the school cop. And that's me and my dad. And I'm just like, her parents didn't show up because her parents didn't love her. But school cop's like, okay, Miss Nyayang, like, you understand how serious everything is here? And I'm like, what do you mean by serious? And he was like, well, she put her hands on you. Would you like to press charges? I was like, no, I'm chilling. My dad's looking at me like, what? Press charges. What are you gonna do about it? He's like, we can either press charges or suspend her. I was like, suspend this hoe. The principal was like, oh, she put her hands on you, she pushed you, she punched you, but did that mean you have to punch her 55 times? I was like, yes. I didn't talk to the girl after that. Like, we never had no encounters. Actually, we did. I sprained my ankle playing basketball, and I was out for a couple games. Nothing too serious, but I guess she wanted to use that to her advantage, and she seen me and my homegirls walking in front of the crib, like in front of my crib. And she said, oh, let's fight, I was like, bro, like, you're actually insane. Like, don't you feel like I'm injured? And like, I already beat you up. Like, what do you want from me? Oh, why everybody was so scared of me. So Sodium told everybody that I stole her dad's Range Rover. Her dad drove a Ford, crashed his Ford, and hopped in a Saturn. Tell me I stole your dad's Range Rover? All right, let's get into the time where I beat up this girl's dad, okay? This was hella recent. Like, this was in September. Me and my cousin were telling stories the next morning after I did her hair. And I brought up Sodium, and she's like, oh my gosh, like, did she die? I'm like, bro, like, I haven't seen her with my eyes in like 5-6 years. Like, I actually have not seen her face to face. And we're just like cracking jokes, whatnot. So my cousin leaves. Like, literally, my cousin just left. So 30 minutes go by, my cousin leaves. This is like 5 p.m. at this point, right? Like, I was getting ready to leave myself, and my mom was like, oh, like, can you go to the store and get me this and that? I was like, yeah, I got you. Like, I'll get it for you. Like, I was heading out anyways. Like, it's on the way. I'll grab it for you. So you guys, I'm getting ready. I'm putting on lotion, about to leave the crib, putting on my sunglasses, and I hear a knock on the door. Bang, bang, bang. I'm like, bro, what? I open the door, and it's like this little ass kid. This girl right there, Sodium, she wants to fight you. And I'm like, whoa. I was like, yo, what? Repeat that. I was like, oh. I was like, repeat that again. She told me it again. I was like, wait. Sodium? She's like, yeah, Sodium lives right there. I was like, Why? I'm like, I go upstairs and I tell my mom, I'm like, Mom, guess what? Mom's like, what's up? And I'm like, yo, Sodium wants to fight me. Mom's like, Sodium from like 10 years ago, Sodium? I'm like, it was 7 years ago, but yeah, Sodium. She's like, no, 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 don't fight, don't fight. I'm like, bro, like, I want to fight her. Like, I want to know what's up. Like, I don't want to fight her, but I just want to see what she wants. Like, I'm not going to fight her, but I just want to see with my God-given eyes, the eyes that God gave me, what this girl wants from me. My mom's friend's like, no, 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 don't do that. I'm like, bro, like, allow me, okay? Just let me do what I want to do. Because I walk outside my house and like my front yard has a fence and my back is just open field, right? It's just open field, no one has fences. Backyard, I look, I don't see Sodium. So I see a bunch of kids like just running in front of her crib. I'm like, all right, cool. That's where this girl's causing the havoc. I'm gonna drive onto the field. So I hopped in the truck and I started driving in the field. I'm like, bro, this girl's gonna come outside. I was honking. I was like, you gonna come outside? Are you gonna come outside? Are you gonna come outside? She didn't want to come outside. I was like, all right, whatever. You don't want to fight. So don't send little kids to my house, the comfort of my home, to tell me they want to fight me. Take in. She didn't come outside. I left. I went to Khalid's store on 17th Avenue and I stopped at Tim Hortons for my mom and her friend at the drive-thru. So do the math. 5 minutes tops, like tops 5 minutes. Like I just grabbed injera and coffee, bro. My favorite song was on when I pulled up to my crib, so I'm trying to finish it in the car. Like someone bang on the door. I look and I'm like, what? My baby brother. And I'm like, what's up? He's looking at me. This kid's crying. This kid's crying. I'm like, bro, why are you crying? Like, what happened to you? Like, what happened? Like, that's my little brother, bro. Like, I'm my brother's keeper. Like, are you dumb? So I look at him like, what happened to you? What happened to you? I left the keys in the car. I left the car on. I left the coffee in the car. I left the freaking injera in the car. I'm like, what happened? This kid's looking at me. He's like, Sodium and her mom came trying to fight with me. They try to beat me up. Da 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 da. Trying to fight mom. Da 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 da. Like, I just started running. So as I start running, I rip out my nose ring, but threw it into the grass somewhere. Like, just nowhere to be found. I'm like, Sodium, you stupid ass bitch, come outside. Sodium, you stupid ass bitch. At this point, my mom hears from our house. She comes outside. She's like, stop, stop, stop. I'm like, bro. I'm like, back up, back up. I'm gonna kick this girl's door down. I'm gonna kick this girl's door down. Back up. She's not having it. My mom's friend is not having it. Like, you're telling me like, oh, this is Canada. Like, you're gonna go to jail. Like, look at what you worked so hard for. I was like, bro, like, I'm chasing a degree. I can get a degree and have a criminal record. Like, it's cool. Like, let me beat this girl up. We go home. My mom explains the story and I'm just fired up. I'm fired up. I'm like, yo, I don't even want to go on my errands anymore. Like, I'm actually big mad. There's a knock on the door the next day, right? It's Sodium's father. I'm gonna put the footage in here. I'm gonna put the footage in here. This guy better. This guy's so disrespectful, you guys. Disrespectful. I was raised properly. My parents raised me to respect my elders. It was my decision at the age of 17 that if my elders did not respect me, there's no reason for me to respect them back. Period, point blank. Respect is not mandatory, yeah? So if you don't respect me, I don't have to respect you. Keep that in mind, okay? So I open the door and I'm like, hi. And he's like, is your parents home? And you guys, I already knew Wagwan because every single time me and this girl would have a fallout, blah, 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 her dad would always pop up to my crib with a remix story of the girl's version of events. Like, she could say like, oh, she did this, and that, cook it up some more and leave out everything that she did bad. So making me look like a bad kid, yeah? So every single time like this guy knocks on my door, he makes sure my parents are not home. And I really think this guy knocked on the door, seen my car outside and said, oh, her mom's not home, let me go terrorize her. Like, what if I took her car? Huh? You look dumb, like you look stupid. And I was like, no long talking, what can I do for you today? This guy looks at me, he's like, I need to talk to you about an incident that happened just the other day. I was like, okay, what incident and what happened? From what your wife and daughter told you, what happened? He explains to me. I listen. You guys, I told him we're adults, right? So I'm gonna talk to you and I'm gonna tell you that what your wife and your daughter told you is completely false. I'm gonna tell you straight up, what they told you is a complete lie, and I'm gonna tell you my version of events and what happened from my part. He wasn't trying to hear it. I said, okay, you're my elder, I'm gonna respect that, but I'm gonna just tell you right now, let your wife or daughter come back here and I'm gonna beat them up. Why Sodium turned the corner And she still starts talking hot. Like, you're at my house. Tell me, like, come outside, come outside, come outside. She's like, you're shaped like a Tootsie Roll. Like, she said I was shaped like a Tootsie Roll. Yo, this dinosaur had the audacity to tell me I was shaped like a Tootsie Roll. Fine guy like me, shaped like Tootsie Roll. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. Like, I just got a full set. Like, my nails are like this long. Because you have to give me $65. I'm gonna bite off these nails and I'm gonna beat you up at my house. Shorty's dad slapped her so quick and sent her away. As she was leaving, I was like, bye, sis. I'll her talking here. You don't gotta be here. She left. So I ran upstairs and I grabbed my phone and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna need evidence because I'm about to get real reckless. I was like, I need to go get my phone right now and call my dad. So I'm calling my dad, calling my dad, calling my dad, calling my dad. You guys, no answer. I'm off. Like, I'm putting in the Jumbo Africa card. Like, my dad's not answering his phone. So I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, sir, can you leave? Because every single time I tried to dead the conversation, you guys, and I tried to close the door, he'd force his way into the crib. And I was like, this is your crib? This is not my crib now. This is your crib? I took out my phone, I started recording, and I just, I started getting a little disrespectful here and there. I'm recording this guy. I'm like, sir, you need to leave. Because if my dad was here, there'd be no long talking. You would have been beat up a long time ago. You need to leave. I said, what? I repeated it. I said, what? I repeated it. And then he said, your dad would beat me up. Your dad beat me up. And take in my neighbor, who is so guilty for this. Someone was to run in my house and steal everything I own. My neighbor would be able to see everything. My neighbor sees everything, okay? So she was posted in her kitchen window, which is literally facing my house. So she was just standing there washing her dishes. She watched the whole encounter go down from the very beginning when everything was calm, when his daughter came out. She saw everything, but she didn't feel like she needed to interfere until she heard me yelling and screaming at this guy. So I'm recording him take that in. And he just says something and he's like, next time I see your sister, I'm just gonna grab her and I'm gonna find her. And I said, do what to my sister? You're gonna find her and do what? I stepped to him, you guys. He got scared. Like, he got scared. I'm like, how you gonna threaten my sister? Are you gonna come to my house, threaten my sister, and like think I'm not gonna do anything about it? Like, I'm like, hell no, go to hell. I'll go this guy. I said to him, this guy was so scared. Mind you, her dad is so short. Like, he's so short. But this guy's a criminal. Yeah, he's actually a criminal. I remember a couple years ago, he tried to beat up my homegirl with a stick. He slapped my homegirl on the back with a wire. He tried to run me over with his car. To my sister, she said, I'm just gonna call the police. I said, no, get the, I was being so respectful, but you need to get the off my property. I'm cussing at the guy. I said, get the off my property, get the off my property. You're not coming to my house, disrespecting me and threatening my sister. Get the off my property. I was being nice to you. I was listening to you. I was reasoning with you because you're my elder, but you don't want to listen. Get the off my property.
I need you to go. I need you to go. Because if my dad was here to beat you up, I need you to go. 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 I need you to go right now. Because my dad was here, he would beat you up. I need you to go. Because you're being so disrespectful. Whose house are you coming to right now? I try to listen to you. I try to reason with you. You don't want to reason. So when I see your daughter, I'm going to beat her ass. And I should have beat your wife up too. I need you to go. I need you to go. I need you to go. This is my house. I want you to go. I want you to go. I want you to go.
I'm going to find her.
And you're gonna do what? And you're gonna do what? And you're gonna do what? I want you to go. I want you to go. Get the fuck off my property before I snuff you in your face. I want you to go. I want you to go. My nigga, I'm telling you to go. I'm telling you to go. You do not want me to get angry, so I want you to go. You're at my house, so get the fuck up out of here. Go. 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 I try to be so respectful with you. I try to reason with you. You didn't want to.
My neighbor comes out of her house. She's mad. Like, she's mad. She's like, get the fuck away from her. Get the fuck away from the door. I seen everything go down. He's like, no. This girl's being delusional. She's being delusional. I didn't do anything. You guys, like, we're going back and forth at this point. This guy's not leaving my property. I'm like, leave my property. But at one point, he calls me a bastard child. He's like, bastard child. I'm like, your older daughter. I was like, Sodium's older sister has 5 bastard children. And she went against her religion and took off her hijab. So, who's really a bastard child? This guy, you guys, like, his eyes were red. He comes to me. This was the cherry on top. I should never said anything about his daughter because this guy fixed his hand to come and slap me.
And you were trying to fucking listen. Fix your hand to fucking hit me. Fix your hand.
Fix his hand because he just fixed his hand. I was like, what? Like, what? I threw my phone. I got recording. I jumped off the step, you guys. I don't condone violence and I don't fight no more. Pop, pop, pop. Like, this guy put his hand up. Like, he really fixed his hand to slap me. Like, you really had the balls. Friend, you really have balls, sir. I'm sitting on IG Live. You guys still intact. I'm showing everybody my nails. My nails still look good. Here, knock on the door. Pop, 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 pop. It's the police. And I open the door and I'm like, oh. And then the first thing they say to me is, are you Miss da-da-da-da-da? And I was like, yes. And he looked at me. He's like, well, you're under arrest. I was like, hold your horses there, buckaroo. In the comfort of my own home, you're gonna arrest me? And they're like, why would you go to this man's house and assault him? And I was like, wait a minute. I pulled up my footage. I was like, it happened at my house. I didn't go to his house. As you can see in the video, I'm the one inside. He's the one outside. So do your job properly. The guy looks at his partner. He's like, damn, I think he lied to us. I was like, yeah, nigga, that nigga lied to you. Like, he's a real criminal. And I'm like, so what are you guys gonna do? He's like, we're gonna go talk to them or come back. I just honestly wish they never came and knocked on my door because that's just wasted my time, because they were like, oh, we're not gonna do anything. Our resources are very limited. We can't really do too much. So that's basically at the end of the story time. Like, that's just how I beat up my bully and her dad. But you know, thank you so much. If you watched this video to the end, give it a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram because that's where I do all my polls. You should know this by now. That's where I do all my polls. That's why I'm the most interactive. I reply like this, and I'm gonna have my link to my Tell on YM in the description box, so you can send me anything anonymous.